Welcome to our channel, The Awakened Truth, episode 5. Today we'll be dwelling on the topic, the African roots of spirituality. Before the missionaries ever set their foot on Africa, our ancestors already knew God. They were already awoken. They connect to the divine. They connect to the Creator. In Kemet, ancient Egypt, they spoke of might, truth, balance, and divine order. In West Africa, they honor the Creator through Proverbs, rituals, and oral traditions. In Ethiopia, Christianity thrived as early as the 4th century, long before the Europeans embraced it, before they started editing, and before they see it as a weapon or as a tool to colonize, to enslave Africa. Even in the Bible itself, it reviews Africa's sacred role, how Africa was, how sacred they were, how the traditions were divine, how they were be felt because of the sacredness of Africa traditions and cultures. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 10 to 13, the Garden of Eden that was recorded there stated that it's near Cush in Ethiopia, which is Africa. In Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23, quoted, "Ask, can the Ethiopia change its king?" A proof of Africa's identity was written in that book. That book that was gathered together. You understand the scripture. It was written there. In Acts of Apostles, chapter 8, the Ethiopian Eunuch became the first recorded African Christian, converted, baptized before ever the European received the gospel. This is to tell you that before they brought their own factions into Africa to erase our culture, to erase our belief, to tag our traditions diabolic, pagan, our people pagan, who doesn't believe in the Johnny one they brought together as pagan. We already know how to communicate to our creator. When Joseph fled with Mary and the child Jesus, they found safety in Egypt. That is recorded in Matthew chapter 2, 13 to 15. That is to say, Africa sheltered the so-called Messiah. I'm giving these illustrations and references from that the same book to let you know that we were there. We were blessed by the Creator with all the mineral resources, everything that we need, because we were communicating to the Creator directly. We know how to communicate to the Creator, and they saw these things and they say, we need to take this from these people. That was why this book was brought. And today you can see they took all these things from us. Egypt were far civilized. Back. There's no European country you will say that was their first received civilization. What was Egyptians doing? They were communicating to the Creator in their own way, in their own traditional way, in the African way. And they were developing, they were doing well. These were the things that our colonists saw. And they say, we need to take that thing from them and give them this join, gada, dreams, revelation, illusions. They called a book. And they give it to us. And they took what we have from us And what is the result today? Are they not progressing? Are they not developing? Are they not doing everything? They took what we have originally from us and give what they don't have to us. And today, they now communicate to the creator. They now think. They have quiet times to do innovation, to create things. They have time to invent. This were what we have before. That they came, they exchanged the dotted, the selected dreams, revelations, or whatever, whatever, and bring it that packages to us and take what we have from us. Africa's story is not one of darkness, or Africa was not a place of darkness waiting for European light. Africa was already kindled with wisdom, spirituality, divine connection, and this is what they saw. So how do we take it? Just like when you want to give when you want to take like 1,000 naira from a child, what do you need to do? You need to make 50 naira, duplicate 50 naira, like 500, even 200, 50 naira, many of it, and give to the child. Then you do what? You take the valuable, the 1,000 naira note from the child. This is what they did to us. I want you to remember, before Christianity was brought at the tools of colonization, Africa was already working with God. And that is the evidence you see on the African soil today. That is the mineral resources, that is everything. Because we know our ancestors were communicating to God directly. They know how to bring things into existence. Like it is written in that their book in Genesis, God said, let them be this. Africa was communicating. So these things were built, generated, created, and those are the things you see today in Africa that these colonial masters are doing what are harvesting. I want every one of us to wake up. This is the purpose of this channel. Brought this doctrine and implanted it into our minds, set, and we are now being enslaved. To worsen the whole matter, these religious leaders who saw this opportunity, which is, can I say, the local colonists, the African colonists, which are this religious leader, continue as a partner. They continue from where this colonial master stopped. The colonial masters are not bothered. Do you know why they are not bothered? Because they have gotten what they want. So they now left the local colonizer to continue to do what? To be enslaving themselves. They don't even care. They don't bother because they have gotten what they want. This is the reason why you see countries who still follow the right way, the method of nature of communicating with the creator, prosper, develop, and we will be running to those places and come back to give testimony that God has done it. God did this, God did that, because you travel to a nation that is doing what is needful to be done. You remember when we heard the stories when we were following the right way of communicating to the creator. No leader will misbehave. He will be what? He will do the right thing. Because if he doesn't, the wrath will come over it. But today, this is where we find ourselves. And it's so painful that we find ourselves here. What do we do? This is the reason why this channel is here. To awaken us, to let us know that we are not in the right place. We are not in the right place. We are not communicating to the creator. We are not doing the right thing. That we are God. That we do not need a mediator to communicate, to command, to make things into existence. The earth has its elements, and each one of us belongs to one element to the other. We have the power to create, we have the power to command because we are God. That is why you see countries that follow the right way are creating and inventing day by day. Remember, I am not against your religion, neither am I against your church business, neither am I against your ministry business. I'm not against your belief. I am here to fulfill my mission. My mission is to awaken the people. Be awoken. I remain your host to the next edition. May the universe guide and protect you.